Hello guys, and welcome back to Metagrim Plays Minecraft. You'll notice that I'm not in the end this episode. I'm taking a break on building the rest of the Ender there because I wanted to talk with you guys about some stuff. So I'm here back near the base, and there's some stuff around here that I haven't shown off yet, but I think that's going to have to wait for a later episode. There's a very rudimentary iron farm over there. I'm going to be upgrading that soon. And there is my infinite villager breeder setup over there, which isn't set up quite right, but that's okay. So I'm up here basically above my base. My base is down here. So I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about some stuff. Some stuff has happened on Twitter the last day or two. Oh, I updated before I start talking. Too much about that. I did finally upgrade to 1.7.2. And so today, as I'm talking, I'm going to go out in search of some new biomes, which I think I'm going to go this way for. And now I've got tons and tons of ender pearls, so I'm just going to make gratuitous use of those. Oh, my armor is not doing so hot. Oh well, hopefully I won't get in take too much damage this episode. So, yeah, so on Twitter yesterday, some stuff happened that was really awesome. Graphoniac was tweeting about I can't remember what she was tweeting about. No, oh, not she was tweeting about not having enough time to watch videos anymore now that she is primarily making videos. And, you know, I agree with that. That is a problem that I have. And she is a mom. And I'm just going to tweak a couple things here. No, I'm not. Not right now, anyway. And she's a mom, and she has a lot on her plate. And now that she's gotten some YouTube success, she's not doesn't have as much time to watch videos anymore. And so we were chatting a little bit about, as much as anybody can chat on Twitter, about how difficult it is to juggle kids and YouTube production. And so I just want to talk a little bit about that today. Because I am a dad, as you may or may not know. I have a 2.5-year-old. He's actually he's a little bit older than 2.5, but are we in new biomes yet? No, forest. As I know, I haven't explored very far this way. Gratuitous ender pearls! Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is birch forest here. Very nice. And so, oh yeah, he uses a chunk border, I think. Let's get back up here. And so, Biffa chimed in, because Biffa is also a dad. And made a comment about that. And then somebody, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your YouTube name. On Twitter, it's the official Kong, Kong, and his channel is Kongyro1, KONGYROO1. I'll put that in the video description. And he said, I thought only Paul Soares Jr. And somebody else were Minecraft YouTuber parents. And that just was like, you know, I know there's a couple others. I think I mentioned Vidya and well, Paul definitely, and Tango Tech and Graphoniac. And so I was like, there's a lot of us out there. Let's start a list. And so I invited people to make a list. And Graphoniac added Aurelian and Joe Hills, whom I forgot about, and who's also a dad, obviously. A pretty new dad, actually. And, oh, is this a ravine over here or something? Wow, this is cool. I wonder if the cave generation changed with 1.7. Anybody know about that? Anyway. Uh, and so when this list started, and Graphoniac decided to make a Twitter list of Minecraft parents, Minecraft YouTuber parents, and I thought that was really cool, and there was just a lot of support for that. Made some new Twitter friends. Hey pig, hey horsies. Some more horsies over here. I can get some more if I need to. I would like to find a roof forest. There's a flower forest. That's really cool. And so she created that, and I've just been watching that. It's cool to just have a place to go that you can look and find other Minecraft YouTuber parents. It is really difficult to juggle YouTube and gaming and your other hobbies if you have other hobbies and work. A lot, if not most of us, work full time. Most of us aren't, making money off of YouTube really. So it is hard. And I thought I'd just talk a little bit about my experiences as a parent and and how that affects YouTube and things like that. I didn't get into YouTube until after I was a dad already. And, so it wasn't like I was doing YouTube and having to adjust to being a parent. So maybe that is an advantage. I'm not sure. I should probably sleep. Come on. There we go. But, so I live in Seattle. My family lives in, I'm from Minnesota originally. My family is from, currently lives, however, in Wisconsin and all over the place. I don't have any centralized home anymore, so I don't have very much of a support network as far as childcare, things like that go. So it's pretty much on my wife and I to do all of that, which is fine. But it is challenging, and it's very hard to get a break. And I don't mean catch a break or something like that. I mean take a rest. Take rest time for yourself. So when you have kids, you always want to do things with your kids, and you want to do things with your partner. And if you work, you have that taking up a lot of your time. And there's not much time left for yourself. And that's just the reality of it, especially if it's small children, right? If you have older kids, maybe they're going to do sleepovers or things like that. But I'm just talking about my experience of having a preschooler, a toddler, an infant, because that's my experience so far. My kid's only 2.5, so I don't know about what happens with older kids. But anyway, don't have too much time for yourself. And you don't really want that much time for yourself because you want to do stuff with your family because you love them and you want to spend time with them. But so I go to work all day. I get up pretty early and I go to work all day, and oh, there's a swamp. That's cool. Maybe I'll find a witch hut. I did already find a witch hut. Sorry, getting distracted. Work all day. Come home. I pick up my son from daycare, and I come home and I make him dinner, make me dinner, maybe, and my wife dinner, maybe. or she comes home and makes dinner. We spend some time together. We do some fun things with our son, and then he has a fairly lengthy. Why did that fall off? I've never been here before. Huh. Interesting. I'll pick him up. Why not? Until my inventory fills up. And as a toddler preschooler, my son has a fairly lengthy bedtime ritual. So that takes a while. It takes maybe an hour or so, including bath and brushing teeth and reading books and talking about our day and what we learned and all that sort of thing. And then he, it takes him a while to fall asleep too. So there's that. There's getting him to sleep, making sure he's asleep. Then there's time for me, but by that time it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock maybe, and so there isn't really that much. There really isn't that much time. So what, and that was fine for a while. Before I was doing YouTube, it was fine. I would just go to bed at 10. I'd watch like a TV show or something, go to bed at maybe 10 or something like that, and just call it a day, and that was fine, or 10:30. And I get up at 5 a.m. on weekdays usually, or 5:30. So that doesn't leave much time for yourself. Eventually, I decided that I wanted to do this whole YouTube thing because it looked like fun, and I like playing Minecraft, and I like playing other video games too. I don't have too much time for other video games, but maybe I'll get to that in a little bit. So I started doing recording and stuff, and progress was very slow, and which is fine. I'm okay with that. But some wolves. But where am I going with this? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, right. So I want to do the YouTube thing. Progress is slow, and that's fine. But I just started to feel this need, like I just needed more time for myself to do things that I wanted to do, like YouTube or playing Minecraft or playing other video games, or just watching YouTube or watching movies or whatever. I just decided that I needed more time. So the only, and I think this is very common for YouTube parents, and parents in general, is to just say, you know what, I don't need to sleep that much. I would prefer to have a little bit of extra time to myself, so I am going to not sleep as much. And so I started doing that, and I stay up a little bit later now. I get about anywhere between 4 and 6 hours of sleep a night. I would say I think I average about 5 hours of sleep a night. And that's not sustainable. It's not healthy or good for you, for you physically. But sometimes your emotional needs, or your mental needs are in some ways more important, or can be more important to you than your physical needs. And that's one way to do that. And it's funny because in that Twitter exchange yesterday, Impulse SV, he has 3 kids, I found out. I didn't know he had 3 kids. And I was like, how do you do it, man? And he said, I don't sleep very much. I was like, oh, me neither. I'm glad I'm learning from the pros, Wow, I just love the 1.7 terrain generation. I think it is fantastic. I would really like to find a roof forest. Whoa! Look at all that lava coming out of that mountain. I don't think I've ever seen that much lava coming out of a mountain before. That is really cool. So, you know, and I think it's good to do these things as a parent to you know, make sure that you still keep make sure that you have a hobby or other interests besides just being a parent. Have some identity outside of you as a parent, and as a worker bee, if you work, or you know, if you're not staying at home with the kids, or you know, if you work full time or part time, I don't think it matters. I think you still need to take that time for yourself, and make sure that you're still a person outside of those other identities, because you have interests. You should have interests that don't align with your kids. My kid doesn't play Minecraft. In my opinion, he's not old enough to play games. I limit his media consumption and I mean, not like crazy. He does watch TV and stuff, but it's his time with it is limited, and we don't let him play video games or anything like that yet. I think there's a time for that, and I just don't feel like he's ready. He learns so much from doing other things that, you know, there's plenty of time to play video games and watch movies and stuff like that later in life as you grow up, and he'll get there. There's no need to rush into it, in my opinion. Other parents have other approaches that work for them, and that's totally legitimate. So, I guess, you know, this is stuff that I've wanted to talk about for a while. I guess partly it's like almost a channel updatey. You know, this is why I don't put out videos with a frantic pace. It's just because I don't have too much time to do that. What I've been doing with Cascadia series is fairly laid back, just posting, you know, recording for a while with Solon and chopping it up and posting it, and so I'm able to put out content more regularly than I have been in, for instance, this series, just because of the way I'm putting it out. And so that's cool, and I want to try to do more of that, and I want to try to, you know, play some other games too. This has been completely a Minecraft channel so far, but you know, I feel like I need to switch it up a little bit. Not that I don't still enjoy playing Minecraft, because I still love this game, but there are other games that I would love to play. So I think I'm going to cut out here for now, and I'm going to explore around a little bit more, come back and talk maybe a little bit more about YouTube and Parenthood and all that good stuff. So see you in just a few. Wow, that looks amazing. I just love this terrain. I found it. Finally. It was about 20 minutes, a half hour of exploring. That's not too bad, I suppose, but I want to chop down a few of these trees and get the saplings. These are awesome for wood farming. So easy. Oh, I got wood. Time to get all sorts of new achievements. Wow, this is like all one tree. That's crazy. Maybe it's two trees that grew together. I don't know. I don't care. I just want it. Give it to me. Was it time to sleep again? Where's the sun? Oh no. Plenty of time. So I'm just going to cut down this tree. Start getting some saplings, hopefully. But, man, there's just so much wood in these things. It's crazy. So, I looked at at the length of the video, and it's getting to be about as long as I had wanted to talk. I think I said most of what I wanted to say as far as Parenthood and YouTube and things like that. I love doing YouTube. I'm glad that I'm doing it. It's a lot of fun. I like playing games, obviously, but I also like the video editing process. I like learning more about new kinds of software and stuff like that. So it's been pretty fun for me. Come on, drop some saplings, man. What the heck? Let's try this other one. I don't want to chop down too many of these. But yeah, I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. You know, I'm not too concerned. I think if there's anybody watching this that is also thinking about getting started in YouTube, and you're a parent, and you're worried about like success, YouTube success, or whatever, and this was actually covered, well, in Biffa's latest Tea Time, he talked with Good about being a parent and stuff too, and some of the challenges. I guess that's not really related, but if you're thinking about YouTube success, or worried about it, you know, just don't. Do this because you think it's fun, or you think it would be fun. You want to try it out, and give a go at it. I've got 3. I want more. I want more. And so, don't worry too much about if people are watching your videos, or how many subscribers you have, or your view count, or anything like that. As of this recording, I don't have very many subscribers, and I don't get very many views, and I am totally okay with that. I mean, having more views and getting more feedback, I think, would be great. And just, you know, people saying, hey, you should do this, or I really liked when you did that other thing. That feedback is awesome, and I would like more of that, but it's not, if I don't get tons of comments, it's not going to prevent me from doing this. I still like doing it, and yeah, it's not going to stop me. One thing that might happen, and I think this is important for me to talk about, is it's important if you're a parent, especially to a parent, and especially a working parent. It's important to recognize your limits. And, you know, like I said earlier, my whole not sleeping thing is not sustainable. I can't do that forever. I might be able to do it for bursts of time, but you need sleep. I need sleep. Eventually I just get cranky and ornery, and that's not great for my family, or for myself. You know, that affects your happiness, and it's not worth it. So if you want something, there's kind of 2 flip sides to the coin. If you want something bad enough, you'll work to get it. True, but there also is a point where it's not really worth it anymore to stretch yourself too thin. Recognize what your limits are and work with them and around them if at all possible. And the important part to remember is to have fun, I think. This is supposed to be fun. And being a parent is supposed to be fun too, to a certain extent. And you know, you need to figure out a way to balance all these things in your life. It's really important, because you won't be good at any of them if you are stretched too thinly. So I guess that just about does it for today. Wow, I've got 12 of these things. I think that is going to be good. This looks like a really small roof forest. I'm going to be doing some more exploring. Ah, there's more over there. I'm going to be doing some more exploring, as well as making my way back home. Oh, I need those. Home is that way. I'm going to start heading back that way, I think. And so I'm just going to go wade out here in the water for my outro. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new to my channel and came here because of some of the... Oh, I got a bunch of new flowers. I'll just do this for now. Say goodbye properly. If you came to my channel because of the Twitter conversation, or because you found out that I'm a Minecraft YouTuber parent, welcome, and please do share your experiences of being a parent and doing YouTube and gaming and hobbies and all of that stuff. And thank you very much for watching. Again, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.